Alright, so I'm back for part 8, and this is the first one I'm recording, like, newly, like, live, kind of. Um, since I recorded that intro 3 parts ago where I was sick, maybe you can hear I'm not so sick anymore, but yeah, I was when I recorded that intro, but the preceding parts after that were fine. I wasn't sick in those because those were recorded from like weeks ago. I would record and then just not get around to editing. So I've uploaded those and they're not perfect. I was, listening to them, re-listening to them really, um, when editing, and man, I got so much stuff wrong. I was like delirious, deliriously tired. And oh my gosh, in the last part, in part 7, I was angry. I was like, honestly, it was like I could feel how I was hamming it up, but I mean, not but, like, it made me laugh. I was laughing so hard listening to part 7. I was like taken back to my irritation, but it wasn't like serious irritation, but it like was. It was and it wasn't. But I got stuff wrong. Like, oh man, I should have like made a list of all the things I could hear myself getting wrong. But I like, and there's stuff in pictures I didn't notice. I was like, that's what I mean by delirious. I was just like out of it. Um, oh, there's something about like the nuisance that I said that was wrong. I said a few things wrong, but I guess it's not a big deal. Going forward, I will try to be more thoughtful. I'm not crazy tired right now, but I am aiming for about an hour, and I'm already like, this intro is already too long. But, yeah, I'm aiming for about an hour, maybe a little longer. We'll see. And then I'm really excited to start actually playing. So, the faster you get through the pictures, the faster I can do that, and hopefully I can get it to work. I think I've figured out OBS Studio. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, one thing I just remembered that I kept getting wrong was I kept calling it EA when I really meant to be calling it Maxis. You know, that's what it is. That's the actual company that was behind The Sims. EA was like the really like overhead brand slash company, but it's Maxis. All those times I said EA, I should have said Maxis. Okay, let's just start. Okay, so starting where I left off, I'm back on the picture of Jeff, who looks amazing, stunning, gorgeous, Sim. He does look vaguely Vietnamese, like he could be part Vietnamese, right? Right? Well, that's what I need to tell myself because he's already made. He's beautiful. He's beautiful, however. He's just beautiful. Jeff is beautiful. Okay, so this is Jeff when in his dorm. He's in his PJs. I don't know the context of this, but I know he's in college. And I know he is really hot. What else can I say? But anyway, I guess we can move on. Okay, so this is Kumail and Asia. Finally, a picture of them together. And I've explained in like at least twice Kumail's origin story, and it's amazing, but I will not be rehashing it anymore in these picture videos. During gameplay I'll rehash everything during gameplay, but I did explain he was with Asia Cocker. Oh, I just remembered one thing I got wrong was how I was so like out of it. I didn't realize um one of my characters, Tahoe's family, like in the later pictures, where I was like confused about why I was controlling Tahoe's dad and why he was washing dishes. It's because they were at his house. It was a completely different apartment, and I didn't even notice. He was in the apartment complex I made for very poor Sims, where it's like, it's not. I think it's. I can't remember if it's a studio or not, but they're very tiny apartments. About $800 a week, and so yeah, that was like the smallest I could make. And forgive me for talking about a completely different picture while we're looking at Kumail, but that just came to mind. Okay, but back to Kumail. He and Asia, they're cute, and I wonder if they'll make it through college, like being together. Cause yeah, we'll see. They're not in college. No, they're not in college yet. Last I left them, he was still a teenager, I think. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, speaking of college, this, okay, he's not in college, but this guy, like, just graduated. I don't even remember who he is exactly, but I, like, know this picture is, like, he had just graduated and just come back to Pleasant Hill. I want to say Orlando Bertino? It might be Orlando Bertino. Right after he graduated college. Possibly. I don't really remember. But when I start playing, I'll see who this weirdly dressed guy was. I would never dress a sim like this. So these feel like Max's clothes. Like, this is something one would age into. I mean, I could see this for like a dorky guy. If that was his character. But no, I didn't put him in this. Whatever, whoever he is. But let's go and see next. Oh, oh, okay. It's all coming back to me now. So I did take well, I don't know if I took a picture of their wedding, but this is the setup for Brittany Zarubin and Adam. So Brittany and Adam, they were engaged. So okay, so the way, like, I have these like three wedding styles, and they all have different fees. There's like the wedding, and I will be adding a fourth now that I have the church. So the three things though I had before I made that church, which I haven't even played, I haven't even tested, were you can get married in the wedding hall I made with like that has like a dance hall and a karaoke place, and it's filled with entertainment. Um, and that I don't remember how much it cost, but that was the most expensive. Then this is the second option. You could get married at home, but you have to get a wedding license, and that's like one of the things you're paying for. And not just a wedding license, you had to get like a license from the city. Is it not a license, a permit from the city to have a wedding and an arch, and like to be able to conduct a wedding ceremony on your property, you needed to pay for a permit from town hall. And yeah, that's the option Brittany and Adam chose for themselves, and that's what this setup is. And then the third one is just eloping, because that's an actual option in the game. I mean, it's not called eloping, but like when you do the after you get engaged, you can just select get married, and your Sims will get married right there on the spot without the wedding arch. And that also has a fee. That is considered like kind of like eloping, and that's like $500 just for the wedding. What's it called? The wedding certificate, I think. But anyway, yeah. So Brittany and Adam chose the second one. And they rented all this stuff, and there's like rental fees and stuff, and that's what this is a picture of. because they had their wedding on their property. Um, okay, so that's Brittany, and I'm trying to see who all is home. I see Brittany. Oh, I see Kumail at the desk. I think that's Marissa making something at the counter, and that's pretty much, that's everyone who lives there. I think at some point Brittany asked Adam to move in, maybe, possibly. This, I don't know, I don't remember. I don't remember his journey after he graduated, if he moved in with her or if they got a place together or what. But anyway, on to the next. Okay, so this is a picture of the setup from overhead, and I see I've added these like rose beds. Beautiful. I didn't take a picture of the actual ceremony, just all the prep. And there are these the little dots are lights, because I imagined, or like I anticipated they would be getting married after sunset, so it would be dark and they would need the lights. And then I locked the front door. I remember that. I learned the hard way. When you have any kind of party, Sims will go into your home and eat your snacks from your fridge. So, two things I do. When I let them in the house, I turn the fridge away so they can't access it if I want them to like eat a specific meal, like pizza or whatever. And then like for this kind of thing, when I want them to be outside, I lock the front door so it doesn't allow anyone who isn't like part of the household. I'm pretty sure I did that for Brittany and Adam, for Brittany and Adam's wedding. So that everyone stayed outside. That was nice. I like the big table I got there. That's like how it should be. I was so proud of my wedding hall, my first wedding hall, but it is, like, I realized over time, it is so rinky dinky. It's like, even the tables are like the cheapest tables, and I should revamp it to make it more deserving of the cost, because it's pretty expensive to rent out. Okay, but anyway, next. Okay, same, or another picture just like further away, and that's something I got wrong in the old ones, in part 7 too, which, like, I inaccurately described the difference in pictures as being farther away or from a different angle when it wasn't a different angle, and it wasn't even from farther away. It was just like, sometimes it was the same exact picture and nothing had changed, or sometimes it was just like the characters had progressed in their movements, but the angle hadn't changed, the distance hadn't changed. But anyway, okay, anything of note here? Oh, I installed outdoor bathrooms. I see where I did that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I definitely locked their front door. I didn't want anyone getting in. And in my head, that was the equivalent of a porta potty, to make that little bathroom setup, because I don't think they have porta potties, so I just made some for Sims to use temporarily, and that, like, that's all included in all the stuff they rented. Although I don't remember how I did rentals before, like how I factored in the cost. I think I might have had a base fee of like $300 or $500, and then like part of the rental fee was also the loss when you return all this stuff. Because, like, as you know, when you use a thing in The Sims and you return it, when you return it, it's you get less money back than what you paid for it. So I like interpret the loss as the rental fee, which is a pretty small rental fee, I think, relatively. But anyway, yeah, let's move on to oh, I noticed I have the Elixir of Life thing out there. That's like my go-to. That's like how I correct the ages of the Sims. Because, I mean, adult Sims are not aged correctly inherently. Like, I have to age them down from what they grow into, from teenagehood or from collegehood, or I should say young adulthood. But I'll explain that later or when I start playing because it's not necessary to know now. But yeah, that was that dark areas. That's the dance floor, and I remember their wedding being really nice and organized and just the way I wanted it to be. So that was great. Okay, next. Okay, just another part of this setup. The dance floor is centered here, and I have the DJ sort of locked in so no one could just go in there and start DJing. I can't remember who I got to DJ though. I don't remember if I hired some. Can you hire a DJ? I know you can hire a bartender. Um, but I don't remember who I got to DJ. But yeah, okay. Next. Oh, this is a good angle to have. This, yeah, this is how it looks like when you're parallel with it all. Well, we're not quite down on the level of the ground, but it's good enough to get a good perspective of like the bathroom setup over there. Oh man, that's so. Hey, it's Sims World. You get to do it like that if you need to. Okay, next. Oh, okay, see, now we're at the Brooks. Yeah, we're at the Brooks, and it looks like the third Broke boy is aging up, and his name, by the way, in my game, he's William, and I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again, it's so fascinating to see all the different ways people played all the characters who come with the game, but it's interesting, especially to see little things like what people named the third Broke boy. In my game, he's William, and William to make up for the royalty he lacks. But yeah, so William is aging up there, and not Bo, Dustin, and this is him after college, because I gave him these tattoos that I decided, because in the game that's just how it is. I decided, or maybe, in fact, I think I'll do it like that. I was gonna say, I decided they're temporary, because Sims, they can't have permanent tattoos, unlike Sims 3. Yeah, Sims 2 tattoos will come off in the next outfit, you know? They're literally outfit specific. So that's a shame. But I decided, Dustin really embraced. I think he's working, the last I was playing him, he was working in the criminal career track. And he, kind of wanted to look the part. I think. I'm not sure, though. He might be a slacker, actually. I don't remember, but this is obviously the Brokes watching their youngest son and brother age up. And, oh, there's someone on their front porch. I can't make out who that is. No, I can't make out who that is. But, okay, I'll go to the next. Yeah, this is just him further progressed into his twirling into childhood. I think he's turning into a child. He very well could be turning into a teenager. Because him and Bo were teenagers at the same time. So, we'll see. Let's go to the next. Yeah, he is turning into a teenager. Oh, okay, not a kid, a teen. So, but he, 2,300 points, I think, is what I'm reading. So I guess he aged pretty well. But, okay, next. Okay, back at the fascinating family, one of my favorite, maybe my favorite family. I don't know what to call them. They don't share a last name. It's now 4 different last names in this house. It's Nanjiani and Brittany's name is Zarubin, and Marissa's name is Benda, and I don't remember what Adam's last name is. But I think I did have him move in. And I don't know if they're married yet or not. It kind of looks like Brittany has a ring on her finger. So I guess this would be after the wedding. I'm gonna look really closely for rings on their fingers to know, because I'm very curious to know if this is after marriage or not. And I'm curious to know, I don't know why I have this memory of Brittany and Adam moving out and then taking Kumail with them, just because their thinking was he goes with the most structured family member. So instead of living with single mom, that would be Marissa. He would go with his mom and dad, his adoptive mom and dad, which would be Brittany and Adam at that point. But I feel like maybe none of that even happened. Maybe it was just something I thought about doing. But anyway, in this picture they're eating spaghetti, and Kumail is doing his homework. And I think I started to say and cut myself off that they are really good about making him do his homework, because they're very responsible surrogate parents. Yeah, so next picture. Okay, this is another angle of it all. There's a small little wonderful sad apartment just because of the sad memories in it. But on the plus side, Adam looks really great. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, another angle of it all again. But I like this angle from inside. Marissa's just comfy on that couch, and Kumail's just doing his homework. He's about a third of the way done, from what I can tell. Yeah, okay, next. Okay, Marissa's up in this one. Next. Okay, another angle. I'm really trying. I'm really trying, because I'm so horrified. Not horrified, but something in the family, something in the realm of horrified, when I was listening, mostly amused, laughing so hard listening to part 7, but I don't want to do that again. So I'm gonna take it easy and be really calm about how annoying it is that I take too many pictures of the same scene. Oh, I'm just noticing they have the radio and presumably the TV on while Kumail's trying to do homework, but I like to think he likes the noise and it helps him do his homework. So, yeah. Okay, next. Okay, great. We're at a new location. We're at the Jaquette family, yeah. Oh boy, is that Brandy? Are they already... Is she living here, or did she just spend the night? I don't know. But the Christmas tree in the middle of their living room makes me remember something I changed when playing the Jaquette family, or the Jaquette son, as he's running his bakery. I realized that it is really cost ineffective to, at least in this game, to only sell baked goods and food stuff. So what I did was I had his, and I even changed the name. I changed J'adore Bakery into J'adore Bakery and Holiday Things. So I made J'adore Bakery become a bakery and seller of holiday goods. So it has all of the holiday items. And I created this makeshift little area where I put all the things in the decorative section of the buy mode that are holiday themed, and I put them. They're not literally all, but as many as I could fit. And there's even a place to buy a tree. Of course, it's not proper tree buying. It's all the trees are already dressed. So, but he does have that now too, a section on his lot to buy trees, and they make a lot more money this way. So it's great. Yeah, but so this is Christmas at the Jaquette house. I wish you could celebrate more holidays. There is a menorah, and there is at least one Jewish family I can remember. Tara's Jewish, and Jason is nothing, so he'll practice her culture / religion, religion's customs. And I've yet to actually light the menorah. I don't even know that you can. You better be able to, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so looks like Brandy's going down the stairs though, which would mean she either spent the night or lives here. And she does eventually live here, but so soon? We'll see. There's someone else. It looks like his mom is in the dark blue, but I don't see the kids, so maybe the kids aren't here. I don't know, but next. Okay, it's just the Jaquette home at night. I don't see anyone anywhere. It's a nice home. Yeah. Okay, next. Oh, my lovelies. It's Maya and Miguel. No, it's Maya and Bo, and it looks like he's invited her on an outing. But this car, where did he get this car? I wonder if they live with the Jaquette family, because the Jaquette family might have a car like this, I think, and then maybe he's borrowing it. I mean, I already revealed this in an older part, but yeah, Jean Jaquette marries Brandy Broke, and then the boys come to live in Blue Water Village with Brandy and her new husband, their new stepdad, and they become one big happy family. So far, anyway, the last I played, they were all okay with each other. But Dustin stayed behind because he's an adult, and with his job, he could afford the rent to live in their old place alone. But I feel like it's such a jump. I didn't take many transition pictures between then, but that's normal for me. I was experiencing that a lot in the older parts. So maybe the Brokes have already moved into the Jaquette home, and maybe that's why Bo is able to take this car, which is the Jaquette car, I think, because I don't think the Brokes owned a car, and I don't think Sims can do the group hang or the group outing thing when they're sneaking each other away. So yeah, because I know when they sneak out, like a random card is generated, but I don't think that's what this is. But yeah, and I think Maya and Bo are dating at this point. Yeah, so we'll see how long that lasts, because she has a few suitors. But yeah, okay, next. Okay, in this picture, I can see it's raining actually. But okay, we'll see what's next, because I'm very curious. Okay, yeah, they went out on a date together. And she had the salmon, and he had, I want to say, pork chops. They're sitting on the same side of the booth, which is not completely unrealistic, but it's pretty unrealistic. But they're very cute together. They're very cute individually too. Um, yeah, it's a very nice restaurant for a couple of teenagers, but it's fine. Okay, next. Yeah, just another angle, and yeah, Bo's really adorable. I feel like I called him Dustin without realizing it. But obviously that was a mistake if I did. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, this is a cute picture. Alright, next. Okay. Huh. Trying to see who that is in the back with blonde hair. I don't know who that is. But I think the black haired woman is, again, she was in another thing. I think that's the Gavigan mom. And by the way, the Gavigan family that came with the game, they're the fourth family in that apartment complex with Adam Carolla and the Rabinovich family and their family friends whose names I still don't remember. So yeah, I'll go to the next picture. Okay, it looks like I've got Maya caught mid-chew. Her jaw looks funny. And I've got Bo here mid-bite off of his fork. Great. Okay, next. Maya's really going to town. Next. And they're talking about the sun from the looks of it. I can see the very bottom of, like, the sun rays in his thought bubble. In Bo's thought bubble. It looks like Gavigan mom. I don't know her first name, but it looks like she's about to get out of that stool. Okay, next. Oh, we never see the end. Okay, oh man, yeah, okay, so we're in it. Yeah, they're married. See, I didn't get a picture of their wedding. What a shame. But, okay, so Brandy is remarried to Jean Jaquette. I think his name is Jean Jaquette. Or Jean. I know his last name is Jaquette. And that's their baby. Like, spoiler alert, that's their baby. They have a baby, a little boy, because Brandy is just like destined to be a mom of boys. She had another one, another little boy, and I kept it, like only for in very like special circumstances will I defy the sim gods and make the baby be a gender I need it to be for a story, but most of the time I just let the babies be whatever gender they're gonna be, or they are. So Brandy is a mom so far of all boys, but I think I'm gonna let this be her last kid. You know, Jean just wanted one. He's happy being a stepdad of two other boys, technically three, but Dustin, there's a whole thing. He doesn't really want to get to know Jean like that. He had a dad. He was a whole teenager when his actual dad died, and he's not interested in, having that kind of relationship with his mother's new partner, husband. So, yeah, he's got a bit of, and that's actually not, it's not, I mean, he's being a tiny bit of a stinker about it. There is a little bit of animosity, but it's not like the most unreasonable position to have as the eldest child of, of a mom who's widowed, and who, from a dad you loved. But yeah, so he is again off back in Pleasant View, and now she and the boys and his brothers, they live in this place, in Bluewater Village, right? It's Bluewater Village? Yeah, Bluewater Village. And Brandy's sort of started a new, but it's not really. She's not doing that abandon everything I once loved kind of thing. Like Jean offered, I had it. Like the story is, the narrative is, Jean offered, you know, Bo or no Dustin come live with them, but he's like no. He's like he dropped out of college. He's already feeling low and insecure and all this self doubt and uncertainty. He's not gonna be a grown man living in another grown man's home, is like how he sees it, even though he's really just a kid, and 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 Jean tries to point that out to him. I tell you, when I tell you, I've been inspired to write quite a few number of stories because of my Sims. So I'm a writer, like a hobbyist, not published or anything. And yeah, it's like this game could be called storytelling. That's like a big part of it. For me, I guess that's not how everyone plays. I guess. I mean, yeah. When I really think about it, a lot of people I've watched play, they just kind of play randomly, not really with a story in mind. So, but I think I don't know. I assume if it's like, best-selling PC game, that means millions of people play Sims. So I'm sure a few thousand at least are really into the creation of stories with their characters. So that's why I'm so thorough with these, like, because I've really thought about it, because I like to build a background with my characters in any kind of storytelling setting, which Sims absolutely is. But anyway, I'm doing that thing where I'm talking too much, and yeah. So what did I want to say? Or what more did I want to say? Just, this is baby. I don't remember his name. Oh no. I guess I'll call him Baby Jaquette. Yeah, they took the father's last name. They did the traditional route. And yeah, Brandy is also Jaquette. But the boys, of course, are still broke. But they're not broke anymore. They're pretty set now that they live here. But I don't remember their brother's name. It's okay. I'll relearn it all later. But okay, so yeah, I guess that's everything for now. Next picture. Oh, great! He's a toddler here already. He's a toddler, and Brandy's rocking out on the guitar while Jean is on the piano. The couple that plays an interesting combination of music together stays together. Or I could have just said the couple that plays together stays together. That works perfectly. But it's so adorable. William is playing with his little baby brother, whose name I really wish I could remember. I thought I knew it. But it's okay. But he's adorable, and he fits right in with William, who, as we all know, is a clone of Brandy. And I'll allow it, because Brandy's beautiful, and any male version of her will be beautiful too. And that absolutely does happen. I've known many children in my life, and adults, who, like, are clones of one of their parents. It's nuts. So I'll allow it. And black is the dominant hair color anyway between blonde and black. So really, it's a bit of, well, it's not, I mean, it's weird, yes, and it's unlikely, but it absolutely does happen where dark-haired parents have light-haired children. So speaking of the Shaytards, that's happened with at least 2 of their kids. All you need is both of them to have the recessive gene for that to happen. So it happens. It's totally biologically possible. But anyway, it's great how they all match. And I realize this is a picture of all the black-haired, I don't even know what to call them, all the black-haired family members, because Bo is gone, or not gone, but he's not in this picture. Although, no. I was gonna say maybe he's in college, but I don't think he had started college yet. I don't think he was in college the last time I played. I don't think so. Because I think he's about Maya's age, and I'm pretty sure Maya had not started college yet, so he wouldn't have started. I don't even know if he was qualified or not qualified. He's very hardworking. He's smart. I know he could get in. And I guess they have money now, so actually they could afford at least to pay partially. I have a student loan system in my game, but more on that later. Okay, let's go to the next. Now, just, I don't know, like a different version of this picture. It's further along in the interaction, and it's like framed differently. But moving on. Oh, close up. He's so cute. I wonder who he'll look like. Brandy and Jean, I really feel like Jean is not his name. But then I'm also certain it is his name. I don't know. But Brandy and her husband really, I guess they don't look alike, but they have, you know, similar features. They have the same fair skin and dark hair, or black hair specifically, and do they both have green eyes? I don't know, but it's a good combo. That's a cute kid. Okay, next. Okay, just more of them playing. Alright, let's move on. Oh, I love the sad face they make. Like, where'd you go? And then, perfect. The next picture is perfect. He's like, there you are. This is so cute. Truly, you know, Maxis, you guys and girls, thank you. Thank you for all the good parts of this game. But next. Okay, more of this. Next. Such a cute, his mouth is like a perfect little oval. Okay, next. It really is cute. I don't know. It's been so long since I've looked at this interaction like this, and it's really adorable, but it's too much. I definitely took too many pictures of it, but I understand why. Okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, sad baby Jaquette in his Christmas themed pajamas. Looking, oh, he's so cute, man. Sims 2 toddlers are just, I know people love those Sims 4 toddlers. I saw a video comparing all the toddlers, and they can do a lot of great stuff, but, I don't know, Sims 2, of course, I'm biased, but Sims 2 is just very special. And they're just so cute. Okay, but you know what's not cute is what's about to happen in this picture. The scream crying that happens when, oh my god, when Sims 2 toddlers wake up, it is the worst. It is birth control, I tell you. Just, my god. Okay. Moving on. Oh, okay, now we're with the, what are they called? The Von Strassers. The Von Strassers. They are one of my favorite couples. Because their love story was so fun to play, and they were so unintentional. This guy's face is just so unique to me. I really still want to clone him before he ages into an elder and dies eventually, but I don't really know how to do that once the Sims in the game. It's very easy to do in Sims 3, but I don't know how to do it here. But, yeah, I still think his face is beautifully unique and unlike really any Sim I've had so far. But anyway, so this is, I don't know, they're in their driveway, and I don't know, I don't know what they're doing. Let's look at the next picture for clues. Okay, they're getting okay. They're getting ready to relax. Not so that means they're probably gonna do some kissy romantic interaction stuff. And there's a dream catcher on their wall. Wonderful. Okay, next. Okay, just he's getting into bed, and next he's relaxed in the bed. I love his face. I love his. It's so unique. I don't care. Like, cause I don't know. I'm like arguing with myself about it. Like, I'm arguing. He's not that interesting looking. You're like, you have a dozen male Sims who look like him. But then I'm like, no, I don't. This is a unique face. I don't know of any Sims I've seen who look like this. Um, okay, next. Okay, they're chatting. Come on, I know you're gonna kiss and all that. This is the only reason Sims ever relax in bed together is to do fun stuff, not talk. Okay, so next. More talking, next. More talking, next. Oh, that's disappointing. I don't know, maybe they didn't, I just didn't take a picture of the kissy parts. So this is, the patriarch, what is his name? Oh, I guess I don't remember his name. He is one of the many Sims whose names I do not remember. But I remember he was gorgeous and interesting looking. But okay, Father von Strasser is at the table eating a pork chop dinner with his daughter, the eldest. What was her name? Marina von Strasser. That I remember. Yeah. And, cool. I wonder why Mom's not here. She's probably working. Okay, next. Okay, so for this picture, or in this picture, it looks like they're talking about school. La escuela. Okay. And, oh, I see, she's in private school, of course she is. Okay, but I also see two high chairs, so that probably means her twin siblings have been born. Oh yes, I already knew that because I'm just remembering, like, one of the last pictures of the Von Strassers was her on the couch and her baby brother was lying in his crib behind her. So yeah, they're born, obviously. Okay, next. Okay, just different angle of Chloe talking to her dad about school. Okay, next. Now the opposite angle of her dad, as the bubble is gone. So, but they're still chatting away. Okay, next. Alright, now they're talking about elephants, I guess. Alright. Now they're talking about goldfish. Very productive conversation. About animals in general, probably. Yep, more. Oh, his face looks kind of funny here. Okay, next. Oh, okay, finally. Oh, the final baby is born. That's what this is. They have 4 in total. So it was 2 boys, 2 girls. It was Marina, then the twins who were male and female, and then the last baby was a boy. And this must be him. And adorable, great, awesome. Okay, next. Yeah, their dad's just interacting with Mama holding him, and that's great. I love pictures like this. But yeah, let's go to the next. Okay, just playing peekaboo with baby in Mama's arms. Cute. Next. Okay. Next. There we go. So, Marina is a teenager here. She's all grown up, dressed all proper, because her family is very proper, so of course she dresses in this borderline formal outfit as her everyday outfit. Just like her father is his everyday outfit is this business suit, which is that's that's every day for a number of men, uh, and probably a handful of women too. I think Marina looks more like her dad. I think, but no one is like his straight up clone, which would have been great. But no, I didn't get that lucky. They have two ovens. What the H? I wonder if it's still like that. Why? I wonder why I did that, actually. I don't know. But, okay, moving on. Okay, that's Marina playing with, I'm gonna guess, person she's playing with is her sister. Looks like a beautiful summer day, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna say her sister. Yeah, sister. It is her sister. Wow, I really wasn't sure what I was gonna get. Maybe I've seen this before. Um, but yeah, okay. That's beautiful. Okay, next. Oh, okay, and her brother. So I was like right and wrong at the same time. Didn't yeah. So those are the twins. There's the elixir of life and that I don't remember what it's called, recalibrating machine. I need to store those somewhere. I use those a lot. Yeah, okay, next. But yeah, that was a three-way water balloon fight. Okay, wow, so all the other Sims we haven't seen dining at the table. This might even be the same night. They're having their dinner. They're eating their ribs, their pork chops and sides, mom and the twins, after Marina and Dad had theirs already. So, cool, cool, cool. Oh, I just realized the brother has a different hair color. He has Dad's hair color than Mom. Great. Okay, next. They're talking about not getting a good night's sleep. Okay. I feel like the girl really looks like her mom. The twin girl does. I don't remember the twins' names. But I do like this picture. Okay, next. Oh, speaking of families eating together, we've cut to the Salamanca family as they dine in their dining room on, I don't know, macaroni and cheese. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Is that everyone? Yeah. Oh, but the grandfather's not there. I wonder if it's because he died. Maybe he did. I don't remember him dying, but he would eventually die. I think when I play them again, what I'm thinking about is I want the dining room floor to be a different pattern than the hallway floor. I don't like it, and I don't know why, but it's hitting me all of a sudden that I don't like it all being wood. Maybe I'll just put carpet in the middle of the floor. But I don't know, carpet in the dining room? That's not undone. That happens. People do that. We'll figure it out. Not a big deal. None of this is. But yeah, if Grandpa Salamanca is or he wouldn't be a Salamanca. That's the husband's name, and he was Marisol's father. But if Marisol's dad is passed, then this is the entire Salamanca family. Yeah. Okay, next. I don't know who this is. No clue, none at all. Okay, next. Okay, then I remember. I think. She's like a gamer, and he's possibly a stay-at-home dad. Possibly. I don't remember, but I don't remember their name. I guess I am tired. It's okay. I don't have to remember everything right now. Moving on. See, what is this? Who is this guy? Just some random dude in a maroon sweater and a ponytail? Is he? I think he has a ponytail. Who is he? I don't. What purpose did he serve? Did was I testing stuff out on that many Sims? I don't know. Okay, next. Oh, cool. That's why I took this picture. I thought it was so cool how you could see through the blanket what is this when it's like when it's what makes you see through it? When you select it while you I don't remember when you select it like as something you're gonna clone maybe? I think that's what makes it become translucent. I don't remember, but I love that they really are that the animators went as far as not to make their body some mangled mess under the sheets, which they could have done, but they really are spooning under there. It's so cute. But yeah, this is Tara and Jason Larson. I really love this actually. They really I've kind of forgot that this was like this. They really are like cuddled up under those sheets. That's adorable. He's a he's the big spoon. That's so cute. Okay, calm down. Uh, yeah, and oh, I see Jason's diploma is on their wall, so that's cool. Um, yeah, that's sweet. Great. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so back in their tiny, cramped home. I wonder how long they'll keep it. I wonder if they'll ever move out. They don't have to. I love the idea because it happens all around me all the time. Not all around me, all around all of us, but all around me, but everywhere. People have small homes, have small apartments, and they live their whole like childhood in them. They don't necessarily move into a bigger place, so it's fine. But like, there's so little room in the house and in their individual rooms that I put the clothing rack out in the living room. I'm kind of how do I say this without sounding like a monster? I'm kind of anticipating. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't wait for the cats to die. That's what I'm trying to say. I not. They're virtual cats. Come on, they're not real. But it is a little cold. But they're in the way, and now they have two babies. I think this was the family where I learned that toddlers will sleep in the animal beds. Like, awesome. Like, oh my gosh, this solves so many annoying problems with the babies waking up unable to get out of bed and so screaming their annoying, loud ass lungs out until you get them out of there. I hate it so much, and that's why I love the animal beds and their multi-purpose use as baby beds. Uh, and I think I'm going to start buying them for families who don't even have pets, because it's just a great thing for a kid to be able to take a nap in. Uh, I should talk about what's actually happening in the picture. So Tara's cleaning one of the cat bowls, and baby. The first thing I should have said is that her firstborn child was born finally, and I'm just assuming though that that's the firstborn kid, and that because like this was actually the first family I can really remember uh, doing that, making an effort to keep the kids at appropriate age distances from each other. So instead of like how I used to play where I would like I wouldn't try for another baby until the first baby was like a toddler or even a child already, oftentimes a child already. I was like, no, because for my game, a day is a year. So I want my sim children to be 2 years apart. So I'm going to try for a baby now when the firstborn was still a baby. And then once she was pregnant, I stopped time. I turned aging off until baby was born. So her kids are like 2 years apart for real. Well, in the game, 2 days apart. Um, so I love that. I think that's great because that's more realistic. Anyway, so that's what I was going for with this, and I was successful. And it is hard to have a toddler or a baby for like 6 days, but it's doable. Um, and I have a thing specifically with this mom with Tara. I alternate between calling her Tara and Tara. Uh, where she like the personality I gave her, the personality that felt like like natural for her from the vibe she was giving, is like this go-getter. I wrote the whole thing in her like sim bio. I remember where she's just like this. She's just like she takes it. She gives herself a task, and she like wants to knock it out of the ballpark. So the task she gave herself first was like being a wife. She's gonna be the best wife there ever was. Because I know someone like this. And then she gave herself the task of being a mom. So she's gonna be the best mom there ever was. And before even both of those, she gave herself the task of being a cat mother. And she said, I'm gonna be the best cat mother there ever was. And so she does basically her, like, the way to describe her personality is that she gives everything 110%. She gives everything her all. That's Tara. It's a great quality. She's awesome. It's awesome to play someone with that as their, like, character. Um, yeah, so she's a good mom. So in a small space, she'll make it work. Uh, she'll learn to make a million dishes. Not really. There's a limited amount, but she's really on top of stuff like that. Um, yeah. So yeah, as you can see in this picture, there's the cow high chair because Tara's quirky, so she would be the kind of mom who saw that and adored that. That's like her first choice. And yeah, that was probably a little bit of me as a player just being annoyed with Blue being the only socially masculine feeling option for the boys, but also it felt right for Tara to want that. And then even though it's cramped in here, they still had enough room for a what do you call this thing? A diaper, uh, a changing table. Jeez, a changing table. And I feel like I see two cribs in the back over there. And I don't know, I love their house. It's messy, it's cat filled, it's baby filled. You got babies sleeping in cat beds. It's great. It's awesome. It's a lot, and I love a challenge, so it's fun. Um, okay, now we are with the Livingstons, my favorite family. Every family is my favorite family. Uh, yeah, I love the Livingstons. So this is Jasmine and her father, Ron. And Jasmine, I've said before, but I'll say again because it's special news or special factoid about her. She is my experimental teen mother. Uh, again, we're seeing how much I can get away with before my game, gets corrupted beyond playability. But so far, or at least last I played, there was nothing major. There's one little thing, just an invisible crib. But I've heard that that's happened, or I've read that that's happened to others, and they just have this. There's something I need to download to like delete it. I need to look into that before I start playing. But anyway, so that's Jasmine talking to her dad over some grilled cheeses. I don't know if this is before or after she had her baby, but they didn't kick her out of the house. They're not that type of family. They're not the type to hate you for making a mistake like that. They're Jasmine or Ron and the mom Connie. Ron and Connie they're truly unconditional love parents. So if you're gonna be a teen mother or father, this is the family to be that in, because they'll love you and be sad, be disappointed, maybe yell a little, but they'll be there for you. But at least that's the Livingstons. Yeah. So next, okay, just the opposite angle, seeing Ron's face. That's great. Next. Okay, both of them. Okay, next. Oh, them I remember. Okay, so I guess my real first time guinea pigs for the teen pregnancy trial it actually wasn't Jasmine, it was this girl, and I'm going to go to the next picture because it's going to be a mother and a son. Yep. This mom and son. And I made the boy and girl between these two families fall in love and make a baby, because I wanted to see if it was even possible to do what I was wanting to do, and it was, and I did it. And then I did something kind of cruel, because these were all perfectly lovable Sims, and I'm surprised actually that I did this, but I killed all of them off. Yeah, I almost don't want to admit that, even though I know it's just pixels, it's not people, but because I would get so attached to Sims who were, I feel like compared to a teenager and his mom and another teenager and her dad, they're more like deserving of a second chance or a chance of being incorporated into the neighborhood than some of the people I've kept around. But for some reason, I guess I'd had it to the gills. With keeping Sims I'd grown attached to that were meant to be experiments, because I killed all of them off. And what I did with their baby, I know what I did with their baby. I sent their baby, or the baby got picked up by the social worker, and I like knew exactly who I wanted that baby to end up with. My lesbian couple. But yeah, so these are their parents, or these are the bio parents, the teenage boy and teenage girl you just saw. They're the bio parents of the child that they adopt later. So you'll see their little girl, aka the little girl of these teens, later, which is really sad. I'm so surprised that I killed them off. Like, I don't know, but I did. Okay, anyway, next. Okay, wow. So, we're with the Lothario woman, the woman who gave Don his last name back, who is now just waiting, and I said waiting, not waiting. Waiting as in, like, wading through water. She's just wading through Pleasantville, on her own. And I think she's a romance, aka sex addiction sim, and she's just here alone she looks really, it looked like, I don't even know which restaurant this is. It looks beautiful. This looks like a place I've never been to, and she looks like really perfectly dressed for a date. But anyway, I don't know, I guess I just played her and I had her go on, not on a date, on to this little restaurant. I'm very curious to know which restaurant this is. Maybe the next picture will help. Didn't help, no, but she is still there without the menu, though. Maybe the next? No, that didn't help, but the hostess is coming towards her. Maybe the next. Nope. Maybe the next. Nah, just drinking water. Next. There's nice pictures here. There's nice art. But I still don't know where this is. Next. Just looking at the menu again. Yeah, I don't know where this is. Next. Next. Ew, her plate's gross. That's gross. Did she even order? Like, she's still thinking about the same food item. I don't know. Where did that plate come from? Why would it be a dirty dish so quickly? Or like, she would have to be sitting here for so long for that to happen, right? For the dish to go dirty? Okay, that's weird. Okay, next. Oh, I wonder, they probably just put the thing right on the dirty dish, and now she's eating from it. Looks like salmon. Weird. Weird. I don't know what the story is behind all that, but okay, moving on. Okay, where is she? Oh, there she is, but I took a picture of like all the, mostly guys over at the like hostess table, or not hostess table, the hostess section. I think, I still don't quite know where this is, but I do know that I still don't know anything. I see a billboard in the back. I don't know. It looks like it's downtown, I think. I don't know. Okay, next. Oh, this is not helpful. I don't know who are these people? I think one of these is John Burrup, and I think the guy with the glasses is Salamanca. Dad. I don't, maybe that guy in the black is Don, maybe? I don't know. Next. Okay, more standing around. Next. And I don't know where she is anymore. Okay, next. Okay, I don't know what that was, but we're now at the von Strassers again. And yeah, I don't know. Well, it's just Lisa in the bed, but I don't, yeah, we'll see. Next. Okay, now we are at Nina Caliente's home, still with her first makeover. She looks great, but her second makeover is the best. She's eating a TV dinner. That's so Nina. Okay, next. She's thinking about how she got robbed, I guess. I wonder, did she get robbed on my watch, or was that a memory from before I started playing? I wonder. Okay, well, next. Nina, so beautiful. Even when eating this disgusting, frozen dinner. No, I mean, I'm not going to defend frozen dinners. They're not great. Okay, next. Nothing new to say. I was just thinking, nothing, like, the view from the window is kind of nice, but there's not much else. Next. Okay, more of this. Closer. Next. Okay. Oh, she's it's her, at the boutique, what is this place called? I forgot what this little does it even have a name? I don't think it does. But yeah, she's getting some new digs. Maybe this is when I gave her second makeover, which is very simple. but we'll see. Okay, next. Nope, now we are... Whose house is this? I think it's their house still. It's the Caliente home, I think. Let's see, next. No, we're back with the Kimmels. So, I remember when I was playing Jimmy Kimmel, I didn't even explain that he's not really based on the real Jimmy Kimmel. He's, like, not really based on him at all, except in name. But, like, I wasn't trying to model his, this Sim Kimmel after the real Kimmel and his life the way I was with Shay, the Shay Tards. He was just Jimmy Kimmel in name and kind of in looks. But I had him. I don't remember how he and Francesca met, but they met and they fell in love somehow, and they had 2 twin daughters that are nothing. They're nothing like the real Kimmel's kids. Or just in that he doesn't have twin girls. But yeah, but they're adorable and they're fun and I think last I played they were kids. I think. Anyway, moving on. Okay, another angle. It looks like the dishwasher is broken. Next. Oh, there's their mom. Their mom is cooking spaghetti. She will probably be serving them shortly. Yeah, well, not much. A little progress in the cooking, I guess, is what this picture shows. Next. Oh gosh. That scared me. Why did that scare? That is so, like, scary just to see this. I don't know why. That is chilling. I don't know, after seeing a like, vulnerable mom and her 2 little daughters, and then you just cut to this creep in the doorway, and he's, like, successfully entering their home, and I do not see what do you call it? An alarm, a house alarm? That's not what it's called. A security alarm. I don't see a security alarm in sight, so it's like, this is just scary. That was jarring for some reason. And the way he's dressed is so, like, bad and ominous, and I hate this. It's scary. Okay, next, but I took a picture and he's successfully getting in. And he looks sinister. Ugh. Okay, next. I don't even know how that ended. I really want to know what happened. Was that the Kimmel home he was breaking into? Ugh. Well, I guess that's over now, but now we're on this picture of my one of my better, one of my, like, pretty successful Sims who actually looks like Eastern Asian. He genuinely looks Eastern Asian. And he's gorgeous on top of that. So this is the guy. This is Nina's most controversial fling. And did I go into her story in detail? That's another long story. I really don't feel like it now, so I'm not going to if I haven't. But, I think I did. I have. In one of the parts I did. And this is that guy. And he's the one whose name I can't remember. He's the one who befriended Joim and became, or he was the one he was the one who was, like, what do you call it, couch surfing with friends and acquaintances at his college, and then he met Joel, and there's this, like, whole thing there, and they became roommates. Joel let him be his roommate, and only for him to backstab Joel. Not in a malicious way, though, but yeah. Okay, next. Now we are with, again, the Von Strassers, and Lisa is just lounging, chilling, while her baby is doing that in his own baby toddler way on the or in his crib. Next. Okay, this is Daddy Von Strasser, and he is doing mirror things, cleaning things. Maybe he's about to brush his teeth, or I couldn't tell you. But he's good looking. That's all that matters. Okay, no, I'm kidding, but okay, next. Okay, this is Marina as a teenager, looking really dignified in her uniform as a teen, eating what I can only assume is burnt macaroni and cheese, or burnt chili con carne. Chili con carne? Whatever. Next. Oh, and that's the little younger sister, whose name I don't remember, putting her dish in the dishwasher. Very responsible. Oh, see, and now here they just have the one, oven, I think, if, yeah, just at least in this shot, and I'm pretty sure the second oven is where the microwave is now, or, under it. So I guess that was just a temporary thing, maybe when it got too crowded in the kitchen at one point. But all is right with the world now, I guess. Okay, next. Older son, Von Strasser. I don't know what he's doing. Talking to someone? Yeah, probably. Let's see, what's next? Oh, he's talking to his mom while she's lounging on the chair. He was there all along trying to talk to her while she looks so bored. But, I don't know, can Sims even lounge and talk at the same time? They should be able to, but Sims 2 are notoriously bad at multitasking. It would be so great to combine, I'm saying what a million Sim players have said already, how great it would be to combine the best elements of all the expansion packs. That's a no-brainer. Okay, but, next. Just another angle, another angle of sleeping baby, or toddler, and mom lounging. Next. Oh, cool, view of the ceiling. Whose house is this? Is this still the Von Strasser house? I think so. I love that. It looks so 3D. It's really cool. I like that. Okay, next. Oh, another like angle of it. More of it. Yeah. That was added. I don't even know which EP added ceilings. I don't remember, but this was not always there. But I like it. Okay, next. Okay, another section of the ceiling I thought was worth taking a photo of. Oh, I guess I liked how the corners, how the ceiling, like, turns into the wall. It makes a corner. Love 3D detailing like that. I love that. Okay, next. Okay, this is Nina Caliente after her makeover and after a slight makeover to her home. I added a bathroom on the first floor, and I love the way I designed it. And I think I changed her kitchen table, and yeah, I think maybe there's more changes that I'm missing, but I like what I did I like what it became versus what it was, and I like including her. You know, that applies to her look. I like her hair pulled back like this, and I like the character she inspired me to give her, which is like this strong woman, this kind of Samantha from Sex and the City type of woman who was, she really, she wasn't having sex to, I don't know, there's no word for womanize for men, to maninize. she, she wasn't trying to objectify men, I guess, is the, of another way of saying womanize, but for men, she's just trying to be with guys who she knew, who, like, you know, she wasn't trying to hurt anybody. Um, but she's the one sim I let be a romance sim. Partly, I didn't know what to do with her. I didn't know where to take her. And I guess what the thing is, like, everything else felt wrong. To make her a family sim felt wrong. To make her fortune felt wrong. Even pleasure felt wrong. She felt too serious for that. So making her, letting her be romance slash sex addiction sim felt right for her. But I played it in a way that was likable, so it wasn't like the home-wrecking type of sex addiction sim. It's the, like, again, Samantha from Sex and the City type. Even though Samantha could sometimes be a homewrecker without any concern. She did that, I believe, a few times in the show. So she's not the greatest model. Maybe more like Lynn from Girlfriends. Yeah. I think Lynn from Girlfriends was decent morally. I don't remember, to be honest. But okay, but she's, I don't know, she's Nina. She's like no one. She's just herself. Uh, and yeah, she's what was I gonna say? She's awesome. I adore her. I love what I did with her, and she's confident and great, and yeah, I love her makeover apartment. I love her makeover thing. She stepped up her game with her career track, which was military, because she's a badass, and she is. She's like tough. I think I got that from her actual uh, personality points. I think she's pretty serious. I believe. So that's why military felt right for her, and being a badass with a no nonsense haircut and sort of an Amanda spirit. Not Amanda. Samantha type of spirit about sex. That felt right for for uh for our Nina, for my Nina, I should say, really, because everyone plays Nina to their taste, their way. So that's what I did with my Nina. What'd you do with yours? Um, yeah. Uh, so that she was just a blast to play, but yeah, I can't say it enough, but I'm saying it too much. So, moving on. Okay, just like I basically expected. New angle. Oh, but she's not in this picture. Where is she? But okay, well, from this angle you can see what I did with her living room better. And I love it. I love the makeover of her home. Of her home. It's beautiful. Okay, next. Oh, all this. Oh, this was the best. This was the best. When I would have Nina and Dina and Miranda come over every day. She, like, it was a whole thing where she was like spiraling when she found out she was pregnant, and she didn't know if she wanted the baby. And Dina said, you know, it's a decision you have to make for you, but here are the beautiful things that happened to me when I had Miranda. And eventually, through tears, she decided to keep her miracle baby because she really felt like with the birth control she was on, she shouldn't have gotten pregnant, and yet she was over 40, and here she was, told she had a perfectly healthy baby inside of her. It sounds so, but yes, a perfectly healthy baby growing inside of her, and she was like torn between abortion because she never really wanted to be a mom, but then her niece sort of made her second second guess her original stance because she loved being an aunt. She even loved some of the crappy parts of being an aunt, and and then she like would think about it, but she's like she she would never make the effort to like find it because like she figured if she did it, she would want a partner, and she would want and she knew she couldn't like commit to a guy like that. Um, and then she would have to remove her like IUD and all that stuff. And then, despite everything, despite her birth control, despite her general stance of anti-children or well not wanting her own, she got pregnant and she she for a while she kept it. She was but was pretty sure she was going to have an abortion, but then she she learned it was healthy too on top of everything because she was worried about with her age what the risks, which are not so severe, but they are elevated when you're over 40. And but yeah, here this healthy growing baby was inside of her despite everything. And so after talking to her sister for a few weeks, she decided to keep it, and she was a wreck the whole pregnancy. And because of that, in the sim in for Sims it's 3 days, but for 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 the narrative for the narrative for the story, it's 3 trimesters, and so for 9 months, basically, really 10, uh, Dina would come over every single day, literally every single day, to comfort and be with her sister, and she would bring Miranda, and Miranda would eat some pizza and snacks and talk to her aunt's belly and be excited with her and like do her homework, then fall asleep. And like every day, or just about every day, Nina would break down in tears thinking she's like crying about I shouldn't have kept the baby, and I don't think I can be a mother, and I'm gonna be a terrible mother. And Nina or Dina would just comfort her sister, and it was so beautiful. And that's what I was imagining was happening. That was their story, and it was great. And it was, of course, in the game it was just the 3 days she was pregnant, but that represented the 9 months that or 10 months that Nina Dina came to visit her sister, and every day actually, like Nina would be like totally wiped by like after like 3 hours into the visit, so she would go to sleep, and Dina would like clean up, and she would leave like a new baby gift. She would leave like a crib, and then the next time she left a changing table, and then the next time she left like some toys. And so every time she went, she would like, because her sister was so consumed with uh with fear and stress, she like was like she totally took the stress away by dealing with all the little things, like the little things like the crib that a mother needs, or any parent needs, when they're becoming a parent. Um, yeah, so that's what that was, and it was really fun to play that. And of course, I made Dina and Miranda selectable, and especially Miranda because I didn't want Miranda to be running home at 6 p.m. as thin children tend to do when it strikes 6. So it was so great. She would just sleep, and I would let her. Uh, it was so fun. It was so fun to play this. I think this was my favorite storyline. I think until I go to the next and I get filled with fuzzy feels remembering playing uh like the Livingstons or something. But this is like maybe the goat, maybe the Nina storyline. But oh, and then on top of all of that, the real father of her baby is that really gorgeous Asian guy in the leather jacket from earlier. But Joel Joy, her like main fling, uh, he thinks he's the father, and he of course wants to be a good dad, and that's the whole thing where he's like, I want to marry you. We should be together. And Nina agrees. That was partly why she never wanted to have a baby, was because she felt two parents are the best or the best like way to bring up a child, and a child should know their other parent if they can. There's no reason if their father is a decent man and he's living, they should know their father. So she like didn't want to deal with that because like in her case there's infidelity that happened, even though Joel kind of knew, like it was sort of unspoken. He did know she was a Lothario herself, a female Lothario, uh, or Lotharia, is that a word? um, and yeah, but he did also, she did basically implicitly commit to him alone. It goes without saying, but yeah. So that's the whole thing Nina's dealing with, and I didn't. I don't know if I told it as thoroughly as I wrote it down, because I did write down their whole story. Because I write down the special stories um, that could be real narrative works of fiction that I write. So yeah, it's quite a story. I loved it. And where I left off was Joel. He's like about to move in, or he had just moved in, I think, and he's like trying to give Nina space and like, I know you don't want to be married, but I like, that offer is always on the table. I want to marry you. I want to make an honest woman out of you, and in the meantime, I'll just be here for our baby, and I'll be the best dad ever. And but of course, the baby is actually, I don't remember his name. I gave him a name to call him in the meantime, but I don't remember that either. Yeah, I don't remember. It's fine. But, yeah, so that's the story of Nina and the way I played her. It was great. It was awesome. Loved it. And, in the outfit I gave her with the hairstyle, she, like, really looks like a model. She's, like, really gorgeous and put together and, like, she's badass. In my game, she's badass. Okay. Next picture. Okay? This one is of Miranda saying hello to her. I guess another spoiler I don't mind giving is the gender of the baby. Turns out it's a girl, of course. Uh, so there's Miranda waving to her little baking niece, or not niece, baking her baking cousin. So I guess cousin, I didn't need to say the gender. Cousin is gender neutral term, but just so you're aware, it's a female cousin. So yeah, okay. Next, And there's another angle of that. And I forgot to mention how Dina gave uh, Nina $50,000 to like start a college fund because she has a philosophy that if you have money, give it. If you need money and someone's giving it, take it. That's what money's for. And so she's very generous with the goth wealth, which is her wealth, but the goth wealth. Um, and that's something any sister who loved her sister would do, probably, right? Um, yeah, that's her. One of the many ways she showed support. Oh, and meet Dina because she's in the culinary career track. She has a high cooking skill, and she would always make a nice meal before she left every day for all 3 days. But in the narrative version of the story, every day she made a nice meal and she put it in Dina's fridge or Nina's fridge, so she wouldn't have to. So food was one less thing she had to worry about because pregnant Sims, I mean, they they'll die really quickly if you don't feed them. It's nuts because that doesn't really happen to pregnant women at all. But okay, next. Okay, some positive vibes from positive interactions. That's always good. Oh, I love this picture. Love this picture of Nina on her what is this called? On her what is this called? Her I'll just say her exercise machine. Her I I feel like it has a name I used to know. But there she is, and to me she looks stunning. I love it. It's just like this kind of makeup really complements her a lot better. It's not so in your face and abrasive and obnoxious, I guess maybe is the word I meant. But yeah, I just like this quiet makeup look for her at this time in her life where she's so stressed. Yeah, but she looks great. Then another angle of that. She still looks great. Oh, she's not even sweating off her makeup. What? But she's not wearing that much, I don't think. But next. There's some facial strain. Lovely, lovely. Next. More of the same. Pregnant. Always gotta keep in shape even when pregnant, which is actually not a giggle thing. That's like totally real. Mothers or mothers to be, they really do try to stay fit while pregnant. Okay, and then more of this, but another close up. Yeah, she does have green eyes. From another angle, okay, so like, to me, this is just like objectively better than, I know it's like, inaccurate to say objective for an opinion, but it feels objectively better that when she looks like this versus the like kind of wild red hair. Although I guess I can see an argument for the wild red haired Nina being the better Nina, the more to some people out there the more attractive and interesting Nina. But I love this look like a billion times better than that one, than the one she comes with. So, but that's, beauty is subjective. Oh, okay. Next picture is just a cut to the end of the wait. There's her baby, and that baby, even though it's a baby, is like a clone of her father. So, like, there's no way really Joel would not know, because yeah, but in the game I'm still playing it that he he just makes up an excuse for why the baby is so fair, even though he and Nina both have tan skin naturally, so the baby should too. And uh, yeah, he makes up excuses because he doesn't want to accept the alternative, and he doesn't want to live a life not trusting the woman who is the mother of his child in his mind. So yeah, okay, next. Oh, there's Joel staring at that baby, and the expression on his face is so appropriate, even though, Sims aren't really ever thinking anything, but it looks like he's thinking, that's not my baby. Or why does that baby look like that? So, yeah, it's really perfect. Uh, yeah, okay, next. I love how Nina looks. I love her outfit. I love this makeover. But, I don't love that Joel is being so, or is so in the dark about everything. Uh, but next. So a close-up of this baby, the obvious clone baby of, or the baby that is an obvious child of, uh, I forget his name, but that beautiful Asian Sim, who I, East Asian Sim, I don't want to keep, he's Chinese American, but I don't remember his name. I'll call him, I can't even think of a name good enough. I'll call him Sean. Sean, he doesn't need a last name, but he's Sean. Okay, so yeah, total clone this baby is of her dad, Sean. But, okay, next. Okay, more of this. Nina looking amazing, and her baby looking just adorable. More of that. Okay, next. Okay, gosh, okay, next. Next. Okay, both of them in this shot. Next. There she is, in her pink crib, in her newly converted bedroom for a baby. Great. I love it. And there she is. Oh, I don't remember her name. Is it like Athena? I remember I dug deep into like Nina's and Dina's, I guess, history, their parents, and trying to figure out what ethnicity they come from, and they're like, I think I earlier said they seem Italian, but I really didn't mean that. They're more like Middle Eastern and like Hispanic, which is what it seems like they are from reading their family trees. Uh, and her name, uh, Nina's daughter's name reflects that. Oh, I think it's like Dahlia. I think that's the name, which I think is a Middle Eastern name, I think. Anyway, next. Oh, there's cute little Dahlia with her like adorable tiny bald self. Okay, next. Still, or same, well, not quite the same, but another adorable picture. Okay, and then, oh, she even visited Dina even visited after the baby was born, and she's giving her niece a bath in the sink. I love that. I love that so much. And I'm sure I'm controlling her, because Sims definitely can't do that. Uh, what is it called? Voluntarily. That's something you have to direct them to do. And I think that applies to like changing their diapers too. So annoying, but anyway, lovely picture. Next though. Oh, that's so sweet. Nina showing her baby to Miranda, showing or introducing Dahlia. Gosh, how did I forget so quickly? Introducing Dahlia to Miranda. That is just so lovely. I love that pic. And I love it from this angle too. That's so sweet. Next. Oh, there he is. And again, what did I name him? What's the name I just gave him? Oh gosh, I forgot it that fast. But oh, Sean and Nina hugging after they spent all evening or night arguing, and Sean is just as demanding and wanting to be in his kid's life, and he got one look at that kid, he knew it was his, and Nina's like, go away. I'm not that mean about it though, but like, I can't, she tells him she can't do this. She needs to choose the more responsible person, and she convinces him by saying, don't you want what's best for our daughter, and this arrangement is best, is what she convinces him. Temporarily, he goes home and rethinks the whole agreement, but in this moment, it was after, like, convincing him that having just a good, responsible dad, was better, and he's, like, still trying to get his life together, and Joel has already got his life together, so after a lot of tears and persuasive arguing, this is what happened. Or this is what they agreed on. So, yeah. Okay, next. Okay, another angle of this meaningful hug. Next, next. Okay, another angle of it. Okay, next. And there they are, parted. And she looks shorter. And his shoes aren't really like lifts or anything. I guess it's just the angle. But yeah, love it. Love their story. He likes her. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, their baby's on the floor. Gosh, you guys are both terrible parents. This is such a bad picture. Okay, let's skip right over this. Okay, good. It's like I knew. Close up of just the cute couple. We don't want to see that squalling baby on the ground and ruin the illusion that these are smart, intelligent people and not just Sims. Cute though, cute. And there he is from another angle. Okay, next. There's Nina from his point of view. Also cute, also cute. Oh, are they going in for another hug? I guess so. Next. Stuck. She's stuck. It's a cute picture, I guess. So it looks like her arm is stuck in under his pit. Okay. Oh gosh, another one. Alright, next. Okay, who are you? No clue. Where are you from? I don't know where you're from or what I used you for, but I'm gonna go to the next picture because I don't know. Oh, okay, wow. So there's our boy, Sean, talking on the phone. Oh, that was cool. Okay, I didn't even do this. Something that happened while Nina was pregnant that was like, it inspired some of the storytelling was that Sean called her every single day of her pregnancy and the day before and after. Like every day, not to go out at 6 p.m., not to go out to a club. He just would talk to her. And her social would go up because she lives alone, so that can be hard to keep up when you live alone. Uh, and yeah, they would just talk and talk and talk. Um, or that's not the cool part. The cool part was he would call regularly. It was on, of his own accord, his own volition. Uh, that wasn't something I threw in the story or made him do or anything. He just did it, and that was wonderful, honestly. I love that. And he's clearly talking uh, to Nina now, because he's just so in love, and he suspects before she had the baby that it was his baby. I mean, 50-50 chance, but yeah, and he's grown quite fond of her. So yeah, there he is talking to her. Another angle of him talking to her. Okay, a close-up of him talking to her. Oh yeah, he lives in the same apartment complex as Tahoe's mom and Tahoe's brother, Henry. And they just seem to get along. And so the two going through their sadnesses, this one not being able to see his kid, the mom going through this divorce, it's hard, and they like bond over like the BS in their lives. Yeah, so next, another angle of this trio. Next, oh, this is what's her face, Kimbrel. This is, I think, well, I won't say that here, but I don't know, man, what I did with her. It's interesting, but I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest. But I saw her on the street and I thought, well, immediately I thought, okay, apartment life sim for sure. They always look just crazy. And, and, and then I made her the girlfriend of one Chester Geikie. And at first I was like, oh, they're so different, opposites attract. But now I'm like, I don't know about this. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but let's just go to the next picture. Oh, there's a full picture of her, so you can see, and yep, she's who she. I guess I'm just saying that I'm having second thoughts about who I paired Miss Kimbrel with. I think her last name is Kimbrel. It's a little bit. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know. I think she looks great, and I think she probably needs a new boyfriend. Because the current one she has is a little bit. It's too weird to continue, I think. I don't know. I just. We'll see. We'll see what strikes me while I'm playing. Okay, next. Oh, okay. So, this is. I've already shown this, but here it is again, I guess. I don't know how it ended up, or how another picture like this got here, or ended up here. I don't know. Maya and her mom. It's so sweet. Such a great permanent thing to have captured that Maya will have when she's an old woman. That's such a sad thing. But yeah, so okay. I don't know. I guess this feels like an okay place to end it for now. I'm like I'm getting tired. I kind of spoke too soon when I said I'm not tired earlier. I'm pretty. It's the end of the day. I'm tired, so I will probably just go ahead and edit this and upload it, and then I will drink about a liter of coffee. I'll probably do that first, actually. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm really. No, I'm actually. I wasn't kidding. When I'm tired, I talk crazy. But okay, so thank you for watching and listening to part 8, and I will see you in the future for part 9. Yeah, and it will be a blast, and hopefully I won't be dozing off while I'm narrating it. Uh, okay, alright, again, thank you, and goodbye, and good night, or good morning, or good afternoon. Alright, goodbye.